Andrew, first up, I guess the tackle in the middle of the ground, you weren't overly happy. Just talk us through it.
Oh, we want Prusy to be really aggressive, and he's a big fella, and didn't quite get the technique right, but he's going to continue to refine that. I didn't like it, but no, it's all good. We're happy now.
I know he hasn't played footy for a long time, and I believe he did it to Trelaw almost this time last year, and he got a week for it. Do you have to talk about, I guess, the technique and him harnessing his aggression?
Oh, it's just a technique thing. He comes from a rugby background, so we just got to refine it. But we want him to be aggressive. He's a big bloke, so it's just trying to find that balance. And we all know that when you're out in the field, you're making split, second decisions. And I've got no problems with what happened.
Wasn't the only incident out there today. It was obviously a fairly hot intra-club.
Yeah, it is. To be honest, the whole pre-season has been. I think. We've lost a lot of our older guys, so there's a lot of spots up for grabs, and guys are really competitive, which is a good thing. I think we play a full contact sport. Blokes are being aggressive and competing against each other, and that's what we want. So, end of the day, everyone's we're happy in the change rooms, but when we're out there, we're competing, and we're going to go hard.
What is it with Luke McDonald and match simulation? Because only January 20 he was involved in it again, and today.
I didn't see what happened between the two of them, but he's competitive. That's his biggest trait, and that's why he got drafted where he did, because he competes, and so that's what we love about him.
Most some of the kids, Bruce himself and Ben Mackay and Wagner, that are going to get chances in the JLT.
Yeah, they are. Mitchy Hibbard hopefully get a run, Corey Wagner. So we've got a lot of guys who are pushing their name up. Fortunately, we've got a couple of guys who are slowly making their way back from injury, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities.
Mason Wood up forward was impressive again. I mean, he pressed last year before injury. How important is he to your forward line?
Oh, Mason's going to be vital. Unfortunately, he just really started to show some things on field, and we lost him for a few weeks there, but he's fit and firing, and I thought he looked really dangerous today. Both in the air but also on ground, which is probably one of his biggest assets.
And Todd Goldstein, is there any concern about your tools with Majak and Todd and Ben Brown out? Is there any concern there that those three won't be available for round one?
No, I think talking to the physios, I know Goldie had a really good session today, and he's probably not going to be quite right for the first pre-season game, but looks on track to probably play round 2, round 3. We'll just slowly build him up, and Brownie, I'm not sure about him, but we're confident we'll get enough guys back.
Just on the tackle, Andrew, was it a bit of a nervous moment when you're in the air like that? I mean, you did get a little bit of elevation there. Were you worried about injury?
No, to be honest, it went so quick. I didn't, just got up and wanted to show him I wasn't happy, but as I said, we were all good, and really enjoyed getting out there and having a hit out.
What about your own game this year, Andrew? Do you feel as though a weight in many ways is lifted off your shoulders? You can just concentrate on your own game and playing some footy?
There's a bit of that, but to be honest, it'd just be nice to have a good pre-season. So probably the last 3 years I haven't really had much of a run at it. So up until this point I've been relatively injury-free, which has been a nice change.
You've been around for a long time. You've seen the injuries. You're obviously desperate to play finals again. How worrying is it for you, given the blokes have had pretty interrupted pre-seasons?
It is worrying in one regard, but I think there's the unknown of how the guys are going to come in and play, which is exciting. So hopefully we can see them come on and really thrive, and there's a different energy about the place which we haven't seen for a long time. So I think that's really helped everyone push along in the pre-season.